Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, and you are listening to DVD Weekly Podcast, the only place where you're going to get the straight poop. And I don't mean that in the dirty way.
Well, here we go then, Jason. Oh my God!
What happened? Oh, you already cracked it
Brother,
open.
I guess I just started the show.
I guess I'll crack mine then too, huh?
I did not mean to-
It's a Happy New Year
Happy
crack.
New Year!
Happy New Year, y'all. Come
How
on now.
Stupid! I reached over and just opened it. It's because I want it so bad.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
didn't get one last week.
There you go.
I'm still shaking.
There you go. Hitting the spot. Damn. Ooh.
Oh God, brother,
Holy moly.
that is good. That is good. Welcome
Yeah.
everybody. The
Hey.
DVD Weekly Podcast Plus.
Good to be here.
My name is Don.
I'm Jared.
Yeah, he is. I promise.
Jared.
Yeah.
With a D. Jared.
J-Rod.
God, I hate introducing myself to people.
J-Rod. Who is J-Rod? Wasn't that a person?
No, there's J-Rods all over the place. We've got a J-Rod place for the Mariners.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's funny now that I think of it.
Yeah?
I
And
never
that's what a
thought
lot
about
of people
that.
call me at work is J-Rod.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't mind it. I don't mind
See,
it.
I'm slow. I get around to the party.
Yeah, it's okay.
It just takes me years.
Yeah, I like playing over-under. I understand. You'll get there eventually.
I played over under.
Yeah, but the way
Okay, be quiet about that. It's just kind of I played
I
it.
just saw a post by brother. It says over.
Yeah, I played it, and it just kind of went out into the universe.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I saw it again, and I'm like, where the hell is it? So then I did it again.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Hey, you know what? It's my character that
That's right.
that people love,
No doubt.
Right?
No doubt.
right?
You got it.
Okay, I've got something going on my computer I don't like.
Uh-oh.
I don't like anything to show up on top of stuff. I don't like that.
I hear you.
See, I
hear
think
you.
it has something to do with a sex thing that happened to me a long time ago.
Oh, whoa.
But the sex
another
that had to be
day,
a long
huh?
time ago. Okay, brother, welcome.
Welcome, y'all.
So glad.
2024.
Yes, we are doing this show.
We're here.
January 9th,
Got a cough I can't get rid of. It's awesome.
1924. Wow, brother.
1920.
Oh, wait, 2024.
2024.
See, I should just play the stupid guy. We kind of need it.
Ah.
We need a I mean, I'm never going to catch a date because people have seen my picture. So I might as well just play stupid.
There you go.
Be like a Laurel and Hardy. Well, no, because I guess they were both stupid, huh?
Yeah, hey, I don't mind playing stupid as well. I think we do it half the time on this show anyways.
I think we do it in life.
yeah,
I
right.
think.
Right.
I'm not sure, though. Mm-hmm. How was your week?
That was
Anything
pretty
exciting?
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, my big highlight we'll get to in sports
Ooh.
on New Year's Day.
Ooh.
Had some good times, but yeah, other than that, we still got all the Christmas up. That's what tomorrow's for.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
all the Christmas down tomorrow.
Yeah, we did that on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's when we usually do
Yeah.
it, but because of what we were doing on New Year's Day, we didn't
Oh,
have
gotcha.
time for it, and then this week just got away from us, so that's
usually-
tomorrow's chore.
Come, that time of year, I'm ready to just take it down.
Yeah.
I'm ready. We've
Well,
seen
I almost always do it January 1st.
it. Just ready to do it,
Yeah.
right? I didn't want to do it this year.
Really?
No, and Susan was working.
Yeah.
She had to go into it. She didn't have to, but see, the way Susan's work works is that, so it's toward the end of the year. That means people are losing their insurance, right? So
Oh,
you want to
right.
hurry up and use
Got a
it.
mad dash.
Well, she ends up getting so many orders that she now doesn't have the time to write them up,
Gotcha.
and you have to write up your own orders.
Yeah.
So she's having to go in on her own time to write up the orders.
Huh.
So she's been at work a lot when she normally isn't.
Yeah.
So anyway, New Year's Day she went into work, and so I took down the tree by myself. God, dude, that tree.
The one in the house?
Oh, that tree. Not anymore. It's out in the garage now.
Yeah.
That tree, brother. It's heaven sent.
Heaven
Heaven sent, brother. I took off the ornaments, and it's beautifully lit. It's
Yeah.
how it is. It's just, it took me a while to get used to those kind of lights,
Yeah, same here.
but I love it now. It just, I don't know. It was beautiful for me this year. I was very, very happy about it.
Yeah.
Dude, you take down the decorations, you take down the garland I had up there. It's all
Yeah,
good.
that's the hard part.
Yeah, and it really wasn't so bad.
Right.
Okay. You know why? One of the main reasons why, and this is no bad thing to anybody,
Yeah.
I did it on my own.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
so I could do it my way.
that's true.
You know what
it
I mean?
usually goes faster that way, too.
It did go faster, and it
Yeah.
was so much more. It just made more sense the
Right.
way I did it, right?
Well, you're very analytical.
And that's why.
Yeah,
So, and I
exactly.
kept thinking, well, Susan came home later in the day before it was done, and she just started moving stuff everywhere.
You're like, no.
and I'm like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. And she's
Yeah.
just trying to get it done, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm remembering things I opened that were in a different box.
Gotcha.
And I'm remembering things that didn't have their right box, but then we found the empty box. I'm remembering all those things, so I have them all set aside to fix that, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, but then it came time to take the tree apart. And is that not the worst thing? First of all, I've always had trees where you had to take the lights off. The garland's
yeah.
not too bad to take off. Lights, oh God.
Yeah, lights are a pain.
This tree, I reached up to the top, gave it a little twist,
Yeah, pull it out.
and just took it out.
Yeah, no,
lights and all.
Those trees are easy
Because
to
those
take down.
trees are actually sockets.
Yeah,
And
right.
you just plug them into
plug
each
it
other.
into each other. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Wow.
Is that the first year you've had this one?
Wow. No, it's the second. I think the second.
Yeah.
Second year.
But
I
no,
just
they
didn't-
are nice, man.
Just didn't appreciate it as much last year for
Yeah.
some weird reason.
And when you're doing it yourself, it is. They're super
Oh,
easy to tear
God,
down.
It was
Like,
easy.
To me, it's just getting all the damn. Our kids did the ornaments on the tree this year, so
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah.
tons of ornaments, and they're
Yeah.
all over the place. That's going to be the pain. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. It really wasn't so bad. I got it all done. Like I said, Susan came home and helped me put the rest of the ornaments in the ornament boxes.
Very good.
And that was it. We were pretty much done. We
Nice.
took it. We still have a few things up that I'm going to work on this week, and the weather's been terrible.
Yeah,
this
it's
week.
been pretty bad.
I got everything in the yard done except for
Nice.
the lights on the
Nice.
house because it started raining.
Oh right,
And
right.
it's been poopy and rainy ever since.
Yeah.
We did have a wonderful time at Mini Hoo Hoos.
Mizu.
I mean, Mizu's.
Yeah.
Can never think of the name.
Good
of that
times there.
place. The kids were hilarious.
Yeah, God, Kyler, who just loves Kiss, he was watching to my
Yeah,
left.
he's a huge Kiss
watches
fan.
fire all day long.
Yeah.
But boy, you get real fire in front of him, and
he was-
holy, it's a different
he was
story.
Done.
He was not having the
Oh.
fire on the table.
Our chef was hilarious.
He was a
really
good-
funny.
yeah, good chef, man.
He was really good with the kids.
Yeah, he was.
And then when he started tossing
Oh, yeah, the
shrimp to
shrimp.
Autumn, and she's
Yeah.
catching every one of them. So then he starts throwing shrimp and rice.
Oh,
and it's just she's
that
catching
was
every
awesome,
one. It
man.
was freaking
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's always a good time.
Made for a really
I
good
love it too
time.
because we have enough people to where we have the entire table.
Yes, I do
Nobody
like that.
else. It's like the
It's always-
Shaco family.
It's
table.
always awkward.
Yeah.
When another family
Right.
sits.
But man,
sits there,
we were a party of 8, so
Yeah.
we take up the whole damn table.
yeah, breaking wind, and it just didn't
That's
matter.
right. We do what we wanna
breaking
do.
bread. Most families break bread when they sit down to eat. No, we break wind, and
That's
we
the
have
Shaco
a
way.
damn fun time doing it.
Yeah, we always do. That's our New Year's Eve
Yeah.
tradition. It's always
Yep.
a good time.
That is a good time. Of course,
Yeah.
it cost me almost $300.
I know. I saw the bill and I'm like, what, did their
Unbelievable.
prices go up?
Yes.
Or are our kids eating more? Like, this is ridiculous.
It was just the three of us.
Take
and
a
we get
freaking loan out.
Yeah, it was nearly $300.
Yeah, ours was
for us to eat
4
it.
something. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like I feel like they have definitely raised their prices.
And I'm here to tell
Something.
you, that food is great, right?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's
good
good
stuff.
It's not so great the next day.
No, Mel had it. I don't have it. I
Yeah.
eat it all.
Yeah,
But
I always
when
like
we
to
had the
save some
leftovers
next
because Kyler didn't touch his at all.
Yeah.
Mel said it was really good, but I'm like,
See,
I'm with
I-
you, dude. I don't
no.
think that it's not as definitely not as good.
The rice, you could tell it was undercooked,
yeah, right.
so it was real hard.
Right,
and
right.
It just, I don't know, it wasn't as good.
no,
heat it up.
it's definitely.
But that's not why you go and buy it.
No,
you,
no.
You go there for the
It's an
entertainment
experience,
of,
too.
of making the stuff.
yeah. And it was a lot busier there this year than
Yeah, it
we
was.
went last year.
It was.
Yeah.
Maybe the price will go down next year.
Can only
Let's
hope.
hope so.
We can only hope.
So, brother, you whipped out a little sports on January 1st, eh?
Whipped out some sports, brother. With the wife and I went to the Winter Classic
Yes, brother.
at T-Mobile Park, which is where the Mariners play.
Yeah.
Did some outdoor hockey, brother.
Oh,
The
that's
Seattle
nice.
Kraken played the Vegas Golden Knights. And it's a big deal, man. There's only one
Yeah.
Winter Classic a year.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for, 12 years now?
Really? I didn't know that.
The Kraken were the youngest team ever to be in the Winter Classic.
Really?
And the Golden Knights were second.
By the
they're
way, that's
both
the
two
Seattle
newest
Kraken.
franchises.
In case you people
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. The Seattle Kraken.
Yeah.
Who really struggled to start with the start of the season. And then going into the Winter Classic, really started picking up,
Yeah.
playing well. They'd
Yeah.
won like 3 straight going into the game.
Nice.
Golden Knights definitely ahead of them in the standings. But it was cool, like perfect weather. Because they were, I was worried it was going to rain, and if it rains, then they're going to, T-Mobile has the roof.
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, then it's not an outdoor hockey game.
Plus,
If you got the
isn't
roof
that like
on.
45 minutes to close that thing?
It takes like 40 minutes. Yeah,
40
total.
minutes?
Yeah. But luckily, it was cloudy, and it was cool. It was like high 40s, so it was cold. But man, just what a great atmosphere. I mean, I've been to a lot of Kraken games at Climate Pledge.
Yeah.
And that holds like 19,000.
Uh-huh.
There were 44,000 people at this game.
But was it not weird that you were so far away?
And actually we ended up, because we didn't have even when we were driving down there, didn't have tickets yet, right?
That's brave.
Like I was waiting until I saw the prices drop. So we ended up being on the 100 level and in the goal, in the goal area, right? And yeah, even though that it was a little further out than if we were at Climate Pledge, it was still ended up being a solid view of the game. But yeah, there were definitely seats that probably weren't great there, for sure. But it actually was a little bit better than I even expected it to be.
Really?
Like once we got there, I was like, oh, this is great.
Because the announcers were saying that it was going to be very different for the players.
Yeah.
Because normally in a game, they can't even hear themselves.
Yeah,
because
because
in this game, they could actually talk to each other.
Totally, because you have the fans right against the glass, hitting the glass, and
Right.
that wasn't happening,
Yeah.
right? They did I don't know if you saw the setup. It was a really cool
It was
setup.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it was almost like they built a ship around the the rink.
They were almost looked like little ice rink, little ice.
Yeah, there was. There were
like
little ice rink where kids were playing during the intermissions and stuff. And then they had little boats out there. Like they did a really cool job of staging the whole area. And then they had a music stage.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know who was playing.
Oh, you
They didn't make a big deal out of that at all. At
Oh.
least not that I'd heard.
Yeah.
And then first intermission comes and freaking Hart came out and played.
Yeah.
Which was freaking fantastic. I've actually never seen Hart live. Which is interesting enough. I can't believe it, being a Seattle band.
Yeah.
And they had just played the night before at Climate Pledge.
Right, yep.
Which was their first show in 4 years.
Wow.
So it's kind of like this comeback tour for them.
That's cool.
But they played Barracuda, which they showed on TV.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then they played Magic Man as well,
Yep.
after that. And they
Yep.
sounded great.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole thing was just fantastic. And then the Kraken just dominated.
Yes.
Dominated the game. Won
I was so
3-0.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is all good. We all had jerseys
And
and
they scored first real quick.
yeah, they scored in the first few minutes.
Yes.
I was able to buy a poster there that they only made
Oh, nice.
200 of. I got
wow.
dude. On eBay, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
People have them up for $2,000.
Holy
yeah!
crap.
It was a $65 poster.
Wow.
And people are selling
God,
it for ridiculous amounts.
$5 for a poster.
I know, right? But it's signed by the artist and it's numbered.
Yeah.
So we have that new sports wall going. So
Yeah.
I have already bought a frame. It's on the way to put that on the sports wall.
Wow.
But yeah, we had we bought that. We bought we both had Winter Classic jerseys because they had special jerseys for the game,
neat,
which are
neat.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, this is gonna kind of suck if we get our butts kicked.
Yes.
All this going into it,
Yeah.
we put money into this, and then
let's wear that jacket to remind us of
right,
that day.
exactly, right. And then the poster, and I'm like, God, I want that on my wall. No,
Yeah.
But then the fact that we just whooped him, dude,
that was awesome.
it's like the third Kraken shutout ever.
Yeah.
And there's never been a shutout in the Winter Classic. It was just, they won 3-0 and just dominated the game. So it was, man, the whole thing was just a fantastic experience.
That was awesome.
So yeah, good stuff there. It was a big week in sports all around. With football, the Rams beat the Giants.
Yep.
26-25 in an absolute nail biter. Thank God. They had a 52-yard field goal to win the game at the end and missed it. Thank God.
Yep.
Who was the kicker that we had cut the week before?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, so thank
Yep.
God. And then the Seahawks, brother,
Yeah, I know.
did lose
Yep.
to the Steelers 30-23, which put the Rams in the
Oh,
playoffs.
that's how nice of us.
Thank you, Seahawks. I kind of have a little love for the Seahawks because you put us in the playoffs.
All right, you said.
So we're either going to be the 6 or the 7 seed. We play the 49ers this weekend, but it has been announced that both teams are basically resting everybody.
Yeah.
The only main starter we're playing is Puka Nakua because he is about to set the all-time rookie receiving record all time.
Well,
dude.
that's worth getting him hurt.
I
for.
know, right? I'm like, man, I don't care about this. If he gets hurt, I don't give a damn about this record. But he needs like 30 yards, 27 yards.
Hey, as soon as he gets it, pull him out.
That's exactly right. Like they're gonna go to him early and often just to try and get him that record so that he'd be the all-time rookie receiving record, receiving yards of all time. That would just be phenomenal. But like Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford, Kyron, like all of our starters, I said Holt, like Torrey Holt still plays for us. He was in the 90s. Cooper Kupp, all those guys are going to be sitting.
Yeah.
And then the Niners, it sounds, I mean, they're already resting their quarterback. Thing is, though, we could drop to a number 7 seed if we lose and the Packers win. They actually go ahead of us because they beat us this year. So there's a chance we fall, and then we'd have to play most likely Dallas. Ooh. Where if we stay at number 6, at this point, it looks like we would play Detroit, who's on fire too, but I'd much rather play Detroit than Dallas. But the Seahawks have a big say in this as well.
Yes, yeah.
Because the Seahawks, as of right now, not in the playoffs, but they have to beat Arizona.
Right.
And the Bears have to beat the Packers for the Seahawks to make the playoffs. So I'm actually pulling for the Seahawks to make the playoffs because if that happens, that means we're number 6 seed.
Gotcha.
And then you'd be the number 7 seed.
Gotcha.
So both those all 3 of those games actually are at 1:25 on Sunday.
Wow.
So big time slot. That's how the NFL does it on the last week.
Yeah.
They make sure all the games that matter to each other are all played at the same time.
That's weird.
So that there's not like, like if, let's say the Packers-Bears play in the morning, the Packers win, Seahawks know they can't make the playoffs, so that game becomes meaningless.
Yeah,
right?
That way it doesn't affect the other
exactly. So they try to do what they can to make every game important on that last week.
I like that.
So it's going to be a really interesting Week 18. And then in the DVD Weekly Fantasy Football League, we have a champion, brother.
Nice.
We have a champion.
Nice.
In the finals was number 1 seed Love and War, who dominated all year long.
Yeah.
Against number 3, Denver of the East. It wasn't even close, brother.
Really?
Wasn't even close. By a score of 131.56 to 87.4. Denver of the East is your DVD Weekly Fantasy Football League 2023 champion.
Wow.
How about that?
That is beautiful.
I've looked at the matchups. I don't know what Love and War, like he dominated all year.
Yeah.
But then he played a running back who was out.
Oh.
And I don't understand. He played Mostert, and I feel like well before the game, Mostert was already inactive.
Huh.
So I'm not sure what happened to Love Moore. I'd like him to chime in.
Yeah.
Say, like, what really happened there? Because if he played a running back, I mean, that still gives him a chance. But even his other players, like Patrick Mahomes, didn't do anything. And Denver East put up a solid 131.56. Last time he won the championship was 2015. So he's a 2-time champion. Won the $50 Amazon gift card. So
That's all he got for winning the football player?
What's that?
The football player got that?
The football player?
Is that all he got?
Say what?
Who?
What happened?
You tell me.
He won the $50 Amazon.com gift card.
Yes.
For winning it all, winning the DVD Weekly Fantasy Championship.
That is beautiful.
He says he'll be back next year, trying to run it back.
I like that.
There you go. Well, congrats to Denver of the East.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. And then also the college football playoffs. Michigan beat Alabama and UW beat Texas in the semis.
I'll watch the Huskies.
Yeah, so hey man, it's Michigan versus University of Washington on Monday night for the championship.
Hey, there's a couple of Husky players I wouldn't mind picking up for the Seahawks.
Yeah, no, like Penix, the quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say,
that
including the quarterback.
That dude is unreal.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not a UW fan.
Dude, there were some throws and
Seriously.
some catches that absolutely blew my mind.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, just amazing.
That was only like the 3rd game I've ever actually really seen Penix play. That dude is no joke.
And you know,
he should have won the Heisman, man.
I don't watch football.
Right.
I mean,
college football.
Yeah. I don't watch it at all.
Right.
But there was something about the day and just, Susan being gone a little bit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to watch it.
Right.
And wow, it was
What a game.
enjoyable as hell.
What a
Yeah.
game. And
Love-
so, yeah, are you going to watch the Monday night? Like, it's the championship.
I might, brother.
UW, man.
You'd
See
never
what
know.
happens. Yeah.
I might be really depressed and just want to end it all.
Oh,
or
hey,
it depends on my mood.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that should be an interesting game. I hate Michigan, and they're a bunch of cheaters. Like, Jesus.
I hate Mondays.
But I hate UW, too, to be honest. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know who I'm really pulling for. in that
Monday, I
game.
just want to shoot. Ooh, the whole day down.
shoot the whole day down.
Yes,
man.
brother.
There you go. There you go. And that, my good friends,
All right.
is sports.
I'm over here bleeding to death. Is
What?
that wrong?
What is happening?
Well,
Cut yourself? What's going on?
No, I just looked down and saw something on my arm I didn't like, and I ripped it off.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So
that,
now,
that can happen, I guess.
yeah, I got to stay young. That's how I stay young.
Yeah, by
I mean, you look
believing.
at my face, you can't tell how old I am.
No, that's a good point.
No.
That's a good point.
It's like a caveman. I saw the funniest damn Christmas cartoon.
Yeah.
It was the Flintstones,
Nice.
and they're all gathered around the Christmas tree.
yeah.
And underneath it, it said, "Just what the hell are they celebrating anyway?"
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Because I've
Yeah.
never thought about
That is pretty dang funny.
Oh damn, that was funny.
That was
Those are
BC. Those are the BC
That was
times.
the BC
so-
days, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Have you seen all the Flintstone
I
Christmas
have.
specials?
Yeah. Oh, I think so.
I have them on the old Plex.
Oh,
I think there's 3
it's
of them.
time to
I think
go
there's-
back.
I think there's
and-
3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you
That's
go.
beautiful. That's good to know.
Uh-huh.
Brother, before we get into, I do have some Disney news.
Ooh, there you go. Bring it.
But before we get into it, have you heard the madness going on about these coffee mug things?
dude, what is
What
the
in
deal?
Did you see
Stanley
the video
Cups.
of the guy? Who are these? Starbucks?
Well, they
items?
did a collaboration with Starbucks.
Who did?
Stanley.
Okay.
It's this company called Stanley. It's been around forever, like for years and years. And like all of a sudden, everybody wants a Stanley. It's hilarious to me that they're called Stanley Cups,
I
right?
guess
Because that's the NHL.
there's a lot
freaking-
of videos on TikTok with people having them,
Is that what the deal is?
and they're saying that's where the
That's what
popularity is
sparked
coming
it?
from. This guy was in line at a coffee,
Starbucks?
at a Starbucks waiting for. Dude,
Yeah.
he sees him behind the counter. Did you see the video?
No.
He launches himself
Oh, my
over,
God.
grabs it, and people start beating the hell out of him.
Oh, my God.
He's trying to get out of the store, and he can't get out.
What is the deal, dude?
Finally, he finally lets go of him, and then he just walks out of the store. And nobody goes and gets him. He
That's
just
hilarious.
walks out to the store, gets in his car.
I heard people were waiting in line for over 2 hours.
They're selling him for hundreds
yeah,
of dollars.
on eBay, right?
Yes.
That is, I don't understand it, dude.
It's a cup, for
It's a
God's
freaking
sakes,
cup.
or a thermos thing, or some
yeah.
damn thing.
Like, I mean, Yeti has the exact same thing, or
Yes.
probably even better.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand what this.
And how much are they?
fascination-
They're like $60 or something.
Oh, I'm not sure how much they
yeah,
are.
I think they're like $60, but they're going for hundreds and hundreds.
And they're like pink, right? Or is that the one at Target?
Yes,
Because Target
yes.
has them too. Like,
Target had something to do with it in the story.
yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
Target has them
like
too.
Target and Starbucks are like
Yes.
the 2 places where people are just losing their minds.
Just insane. They
I-
say
I don't
that
get it,
people get up there early in the morning, and they're in line at Target to get them, and they don't even know if Target's going to have them.
Oh my God! Like, what is the? It's just.
I don't know.
It is weird how the human mind works. dude.
just crazy.
I mean, there are certain things that come out like that I'm all into.
yeah,
But a cup,
no.
I don't understand
And
it.
when you look at the cup, it's like,
Yeah,
huh?
it's just a freaking
Yeah,
cup.
could be any cup.
Yeah,
Could have been from the dollar store. For God's
It
sakes.
baffles me, dude. The
Yeah.
only reason I would want was because it's called the Stanley Cup, and I think that's funny.
Yeah, that
Because
is.
the NHL,
Yeah.
like,
But what a
I
weird
don't
deal.
understand it.
What a weird.
It's a phenomenon, though.
It's crazy. Crazy.
That it is.
Okay, I won't
That
sing.
it is.
Somebody once told me, don't ever sing. Have you ever heard a podcast when all of a sudden the guy on there starts singing?
I guess I haven't.
And you just cringe.
It's just like,
It's like, what do you... Oh, you know what? That happens all the time on the YouTube videos I watch.
Oh yeah.
You know, there'll be
right.
some very happy guy doing his thing, and Mickey walks out and he'll, I am my CK. It's like, oh my God. Just like you cringed just now when I did that.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of Disney.
Disney.
Brother, the on-again, off-again sale of Disneyland annual passes is once again restarting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, brother.
There you go.
As they, slowly say goodbye to the Christmas crowds. Christmas is still up at the Disney parks.
Yeah, when does that? I'm starting to be concerned here.
No. Don't worry. It'll be gone. By the
No,
time
not
you
the
get there.
Christmas,
Oh,
but like, what about like It's a Small World?
that I don't know.
How
about.
long does that go down?
I will have to look into that because they
God.
are
I'm
just
afraid.
now starting to say that Disneyland's got some major attractions that are going down.
Oh God!
But I'll find out. Don't you worry.
And the fact and the don't when they go down, don't they go down for over a month?
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna get there and like nothing
I don't
is
think it's
gonna
going
be
to be
open.
too bad.
It
I'll-
better freaking
I'll find. I'm going to write this down.
Better freaking not.
Rides down. So I can look that up. But this is good news. These annual passes, brother.
Yeah.
The sale of the 4 tiers of the Magic Kingdom annual passes are going to start again this coming Wednesday, January 10th, no earlier than 9 a.m. in the morning.
There you go.
All right? Guess how much they are?
God.
They've raised the prices again,
$6.50.
which really irritates me that Bob Iger has let them raise the prices again.
Right.
Or maybe he did it. Because he even came out and said, the prices are too high.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And now he lets
God,
them raise them
probably more than
again?
that, then. It's probably more than that. 900.
Let's take a look, shall we? So let's go for the most expensive, okay? Or should, no, let's not. Let's go for one that's...
And there's different tiers?
There are different tiers. You have a Imagine key, an Enchant key, a Believe key, and then Inspire key, I believe.
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, something like it is. And so with the most expensive one, it allows you to go anytime, anywhere,
Okay.
do your thing. With the least expensive one, it's very limited.
Really?
To-
Like dates you can go?
I don't even think you can go on weekends.
Oh, my God.
Right? So it's extremely limited. It's
Okay.
called the Imagine Key. That one's going to set you back $499.
Okay. All right.
All right?
All right.
Then there's the Enchant Key. It's a little step up. That was going to cost you $849.
Jesus.
Then we go to the Believe Key.
Oh, my God.
And when you get to the Believe Key, that's when it's much better.
Yeah.
There's dates that are open for you. You get more privileges. La-di-da.
Mm-hmm.
$1,249.
Jeez. Well, back with the day when you had an annual pass, how much was it?
Under $1,000, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was.
I think it was $800.
Okay, I didn't even think it was that much. But yeah. All right.
I think it was around $800.
Gotcha.
And you only had. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you in the face, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all right.
I believe you only had one, and it was just the annual pass.
Gotcha.
Now there's all these different flavors and all this
Yeah.
madness. Walt Disney World has been doing this forever,
Okay.
and I hate it that Disneyland has started doing it. You ready for the most expensive one?
Yeah.
Okay. The most expensive one, which pretty much has no limits, although it was my understanding that the week of Christmas this year, nobody could use their annual passes if they had one.
Wow.
So, but the most expensive one, $1,649. That would be the one I'd be buying.
Well, I mean, that's basically about like football season tickets.
Yeah.
So that's not terrible.
Oh, God.
Especially if you live there and you're going there all the time.
I go like this. I go,
Yeah.
If you get the Imagine Key and you live in Southern Cal, I think you have to be a Southern California resident to get that one. The first one, the $499. You get an installment plan. You put $189 down, and then you pay $25.84 a month.
That's not bad.
No. But sales will be limited. They'll sell out, which sucks.
Yeah.
That's something that when I was a Disneyland person going out all the time, we never had to worry about because they didn't sell out.
Huh. Interesting.
So when you look at those prices, Disneyland ticket prices have quadrupled since 2000.
Quadruple.
Annual passes are up 700%.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's inflation, brother.
Oh my God. They're creating inflation.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's ridiculous.
That's wow, man.
The other Disney story that I've got my cockles over.
Yeah, just real quick, talking
Yeah.
about prices.
Yeah.
Mel was just poking around the Disneyland Hotel site,
Uh-huh.
and they have like 2-bedroom suites, right? That are like themed and stuff.
Yeah.
They're $5,000 a night.
Jesus.
A night, dude.
Unbelievable.
I was like, why didn't brother give us that option?
Yeah.
5,000 a night.
Oh man.
I was like, oh my God.
You could have stayed one night instead of the 3 nights. Or
Yeah,
so.
like unreal, dude.
That's crazy.
Craziness.
I guess as long as people have that kind of money to
yeah,
spend.
yeah, that's true.
You know,
True.
you got what's his name from the Masked Singer out there all the time. So
Yeah, right.
what's
right.
his name?
Oh God,
Why?
I that's a name I just can't ever
Wait,
remember.
you know, what I wanted to say was that's a name I could never remember.
Yeah.
But if I say that, everybody's just going to laugh right in our faces.
Oh, I know,
'Cause
but
what-
his name doesn't stick though. It never
doesn't
sticks
to me either.
Yeah.
Right now, I cannot.
We just
think
started
of-
watching it again. Like, and I watched 2 episodes last night.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that.
Can't name him.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
But anyway, the other story, real quick, because there's not a whole lot to talk about it. But as we know, Mickey Mouse, in his Steamboat Willie
Oh God.
image,
Yeah.
is now owned by you and you and you.
That's
and you,
right.
and it's
Everybody.
public domain.
Yeah.
And immediately,
I mean, the day of.
day of, word of a video game called Infestation 88.
And it was already available.
It's going to. Oh, it is?
Yeah, it came out that day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It features a monstrous version of Mickey Mouse. And then Mickey Mouse. No. Mickey's Mousetrap is a horror movie coming out
Yeah.
soon. I got to tell you, I watched a trailer. Now,
Well, which one? Because there's 2 horror films.
There's only one trailer that I saw.
Was it the one where he's on the steamboat?
No.
Okay.
No. But did you see the trailer?
I
for the
did. I
other
actually
one?
didn't see the trailer.
Oh, it's weird. And it's done really
And that's
well.
the one where he's just a killer, right? Like
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse is just some crazy killer.
Yeah, the face
Because
is
in the
kinda
other
long.
one, he's like on steamboat, and I guess he kills people
Oh.
like as they. It's just crazy. There's already 2 horror films.
This one shows the murder. I saw a quick shot of him sitting at a desk,
Yeah.
and he's sitting there and watching the black and white Steamboat Willie.
Oh, that's cool.
It's, and I'm telling you, there were some creepy scenes.
Well,
So-
maybe it'll be better than the Winnie the Pooh one.
The trailer looked extremely professional and really
Huh.
creepy.
Well, there you
So
go.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I-
Mickey's Mouse Trap.
Yeah, I
right?
definitely want to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey's Mousetrap. I did not see. I think I saw pieces of the other one. The news stories that have come out. Don't you agree that they're been a little bit confusing?
Yes, I absolutely do.
It's almost
Yeah.
like they don't even really know exactly what the details are.
Right.
But it did look like I was seeing some pictures. Like I saw a picture today of just a dilapidated Mickey with his back to us, and
Yes,
he's sitting
on a steamboat, right?
He's actually on the dock.
on the dock. That's what it is.
He's standing on the dock.
That's a cool
So,
pic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's the one where I think he's he like. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Like you said, I don't know. But I think he works on a steamboat and he kills
Yeah.
people on a steamboat, basically. It's just hilarious.
isn't that crazy?
Like, wow.
I don't know, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not. I just think it's funny.
Yeah,
You know, we'll see what happens.
exactly.
But,
it is
uh,
weird that something like that, this whole public domain
yeah.
thing, probably really needs to be readdressed.
I think it's
Right?
I think the whole thing though is going to die down, and we'll be done with it.
I
you
don't
think?
know.
I
I don't
do.
know, man.
I
I think
do.
this will. I mean, I think every time something goes in public domain, it's
Yeah.
going to start getting used this way.
Yeah, and apparently there's some other characters that are also going through the same thing.
Really?
They're not Disney-owned characters.
Yeah.
It kind of like the whole Winnie the Pooh thing.
Right. Right.
It's going to be kind of like that. And I think Peter Pan was one of them.
oh, jeez.
I think. But this doesn't hit. That won't hit Disney. And I wouldn't think it would hit Disney as hard as the Steamboat Willie thing has.
Right. Right.
And I'm kind of surprised they didn't fight a little harder for it.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like the laws need to be relooked.
I agree.
Right? I mean,
I agree. If that
because
is
back when they
still
were
your-
made,
yeah.
there was nothing in public domain at that point. It's like, 100 years or whatever, right? And it's
If-
like, well,
yeah.
now there's so much media
Yeah,
I mean, 50 years from now, think about how many things are going to be in public domain.
If that is your main thing,
Yeah.
that is your flagship right there.
Your trademark.
How can they just throw that trademark away and say, okay, everybody can have it now?
Seems like at some point.
I think it's time to look at that again.
Because, right, in like
yeah,
even 30, 40 years, there's going to be so many huge properties in public domain now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. It is weird, and that's our weird world, ladies and gentlemen of Disney.
That's right.
I love it.
Which takes us to music.
Oh, I love music. Have I told you that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And the first releases of 2024.
It's one of the reasons why I can't hear anything now.
Yeah, exactly. So we're talking about today, January 5th, the top 5 releases on Amazon.com.
I will sing each one.
Please. Okay. Good luck with that. Number 5, it's The Babies.
What?
Live at the Bottom Line, 1979.
Wow.
Previously unissued performance recorded live at New York's legendary Bottom Line.
There's a reason for that.
This is the 70s British rock band. John Waite was the singer of
Really?
the band. Yeah.
Oh.
The OG singer. So it's kind of interesting. Number 4 is Paramore.
Oh, wow.
With their, their debut. I don't know if it's a debut. It is their self-titled Paramore. It's celebrating 10 years of Paramore's self-titled album with this black 2LP vinyl reissue.
Nice.
At number 3.
Does Autumn have that one already?
Yes, she does. Good. Well, she doesn't have the reissue.
No, we don't care about that.
She has the OG, I think.
We like the original. Or
yeah,
the
pretty
OG,
sure that's one of the ones I got
as you
for
people say.
That's right.
You and your merch.
Yeah, the merch, yeah.
Bastards.
Number 3, this is probably a damn good one. It's Elvin Jones with the album Polycurrents. This is one of the Blue Note Tone Poet Series LPs. I feel like they always come out with these at the beginning of the year. And like the first part of the year, these are always in the top 5 of Amazon. This is a vinyl. Where am I at? After his 6 years with the seminal John Coltrane Quartet.
Wait, you mean you're reading? I thought we were just talking.
Oh, yeah, always. The master drummer, Elvin Jones, signed with Blue Note in 1968 and began building his own career as a band leader. This is his 1969 release.
Huh.
I bet it's fantastic, though. I mean, he was drumming for John Coltrane.
Wow.
I bet there's some really damn good stuff on this album. Elvin Jones, Polycurrents at number 3. And then keeping Blue Note going, at number 2, it's Lou Donaldson.
Wow.
With Midnight Creeper, another Blue Note Tone Poet Series vinyl. Alto saxophonist Lou Donaldson hadn't recorded for Blue Note since 1963, when he returned to the label in 1967 and began a new chapter in his lengthy career. This is his 1968 Soul Jazz Manifesto. And at number 1, it's Pokemon, brother. Pokemon Mezazi Pokemon Master.
Which stands for Pokemon Mets.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
No,
wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know.
This is a 7-inch, the first 7-inch vinyl release from Pokemon. Includes the first OP and ED songs. Is that erectile dysfunction? Of the TV animation Pokemon. Comes with a clear sticker featuring Satoshi and Pikachu and an illustrated book-shaped fold-out card.
Dude, I can't. I just can't.
No,
I can't get into that stuff.
Never.
No.
The kids were loving those cards from like McDonald's, you know?
Yeah.
But they didn't really know. They never got into them.
Did you see that video? That guy was just furious that he bought a Happy Meal and they didn't give him cards.
No, Jesus.
Dude, they had to take him out.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with people, dude?
People are nuts.
People are nuts, effer butts.
Did you hear about the lady today?
Oh, God, what happened today?
She was in an airport.
Yeah.
And they took her off the plane.
Oh, God.
Dude, she
lost her mind.
I mean, like, you wouldn't believe. Calls the lady behind the desk a stupid bitch.
Oh, jeez.
I'm reading this off here, so don't get mad at me.
It's okay.
And then she turns around and says, "Damn it, I'm in a diaper and bleeding."
Oh, my God.
Because it's my time of the month.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you believe
Wow.
that crap?
people, man.
She turns to one guy and goes, "I'm not my parent.
Oh, God.
Do you know what a uterus is?
Do you know what a uterus
You
is?
stupid little prick, you little weasel."
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Woo!
Oh, it takes all kinds.
Doesn't
brother.
it though?
Takes all
It is beautiful, brother.
kinds. That rolls us straight into television.
Oh, good. I like that.
Yeah,
I meant to say, because we're in music,
yeah.
the main reason I went. Remember David Soul?
Nah, not by
David
name.
Soul was on. Oh, hold on, just settle down. Starsky and Hutch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
And then
today.
he came out with a song, and it got super popular.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the song. Maybe I'll see it here in a second. Passed away, brother.
Saw that. Saw
At
that.
80 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the name
I'll
of
have
that
a little
song?
sip for him, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, he also just came out with a song, and it was super popular.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't see it here, though. I wanted to know. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. We'll forgive.
I will see it here in a minute. Just be nice.
Hurry up.
And then when I do see it, don't give up on us.
Oh, sorry.
Don't give up on us, baby.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
You okay? And that was a #1 hit in 1976 on Casey Kasem.
What was it?
#1 hit, brother. Don't give up on us.
Oh,
you want to hear
That's
it?
the song. Don't give up on us.
1976. Big hit
It's the year I was patched.
for Mr. David Soul.
Did it say when this came out?
Wait a minute, boy, that's why I'm on a disc jockey.
Or just the year?
Because right there. Dude. What do you mean? What you talking about, Willis?
I mean, does it say when in 76 this came out?
No.
Come
Please,
on
it's
now.
Not that,
Let's get some detail. I don't know if I was alive or dead. Or
That's
not
just too much detail.
still in the belly during when this
That's
came out.
too much detail. And that is way too much detail. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes.
Sing it, brother.
It's so beautiful. Sing it.
Don't give up on us, baby.
Oh, I think I've heard this one.
Don't make the wrong seem right.
That's beautiful.
There you go.
The future isn't just one night.
Let's keep going. Just be
It's
quiet.
written in the
I
moonlight.
said be quiet.
Okay.
Painted on the stars. We can't change
I
our.
think I fell in love. That's beautiful.
Don't give up on us, baby.
Oh, come on.
Mr. David Soul.
Get the harmony.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
That's
good
nice.
sir.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That beats Pikachu all to hell.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
Yes.
Television, brother.
Now his family will probably sue me for putting that piece in there.
Probably I would. You know, the site I usually go to, I think they took the week off. I don't know what's new this week. I'm out of the loop. You know,
Really?
whatever.
All right.
It's the beginning of the year, but as I mentioned, we did start watching Masked Singer
Yes,
just last
brother.
night. Just last
Yes.
night, we watched the premiere, and then we watched NFL Night.
Ooh.
So those are the only two we've seen so
So
far.
what was the one you watched, except for the NFL night? What was the other one?
It was the premiere night.
the premiere.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So you know,
We just watched last night. We watched the rock and roll night.
rock and roll.
Yeah,
rock and roll.
and that you'll they'll do an unmasking. And
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, holy crap.
Really,
Yeah.
Mel picked the first one.
Really?
on the premiere night.
Oh,
and
it-
as soon as she said it, I'm like, oh my god, I think that is who.
Well,
that
what's
is.
weird is Susan guessed one last night, and I'm like, who?
Yeah, I
she-
didn't know who the one on NFL Night. I didn't know who
Yeah,
that was.
And she kept telling me who it is, and she's going, I guarantee you that's who it is. And I'm like, what?
And it was.
And she's like,
boom.
nobody sings like that. That is her. I'm like, okay, well then come the last guesses.
Yeah.
Then they started guessing that
Gotcha.
person, and they had never
Gotcha.
guessed it before. And I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah. Nice.
Sure enough, she was right.
Well, I liked it. Yeah, that's awesome. It's always,
I don't
it
see how
feels
people-
good to get one. I've
I
gotten
don't-
like 2 ever.
I think I've gotten 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But I don't see how people do it.
It's hard, dude.
And how weird is that? Because a lot of these people know the panelists.
Yeah, exactly.
And they still can't.
Well, I thought
guess
it's
who
great
they
that Ken
are.
Jeong got the first 2 of the season.
Yeah,
right.
me too.
And he's always like so far into left field. Like,
Yep.
But yeah, you know, it's been a fun show.
Oh, I love it.
I think it's so weird that they bring
10
in like.
Years.
I know that's crazy,
10
right? This is the
year-
10th year.
Dude,
Yeah, I would have never guessed that. I remember when they first announced it, it's like, what is this? It was so weird that I had to watch it.
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Like,
me too. I cannot believe it's been 10 years.
yeah. I think it's weird, though, how they bring in these wild cards.
Yeah.
Because
me
it's
too.
like, it's almost unfair to the other people that have had to battle all their way through,
I
and then
agree.
all of a sudden,
But did you notice they're always short-lived?
they seem to be.
It's almost like
in fact, the
brought
one
in
that
just
they
for
brought
fun.
on the pickle last night,
Yeah.
which was the worst singer,
Yeah.
but had like so much charisma and
Yeah.
like was hilarious that it got him to the next round. I'm sure he won't last long, but the pickle, brother, the pickle.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, good stuff. And I did start watching Fargo season 5 finally, and it is just great.
Nice.
Like, this could end up being one of the best seasons. Fargo is such a well-written, smart, kind of on the edge of your seat type show. It's so good. So I'm halfway where I'm got through the first 4 episodes of that. That's a fantastic one.
Good.
But anything else there in TV, brother? TV land?
That is all I have. I would like to say I have finished my Disney book that you purchased for me, brother.
Oh, very good.
The 3 books, really nice, really good, and it's been fun because it went all the way up to The Jungle Book, which is my next Disney Plus.
Oh, there you go.
Movie.
Nice. Yeah, we're actually, as we roll into movies, we're starting a movie night starting tonight. Is our first
Brother.
one. We're going to be watching movies every Friday with
Nice.
the kids. And it's going to be a movie that has something to do with a ride at Disneyland.
Oh, that's
Or
cool.
like even at Universal, like we're going to show. They've never seen any of the Harry Potter, so we're definitely going to show them Harry Potter.
Yeah.
We're going to show them Star Wars for the first time.
Dumbo, brother.
Episode. They've already seen Dumbo.
All right, which is a reminder.
Yeah, so they've seen the first few. We're doing Alice in Wonderland tonight.
Good.
Because I wanted to do the ones. I want them to see all the Fantasyland.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is going to be next.
All right.
So Peter Pan will be next
Mr.
Friday.
Toad.
I don't know if we'll get to Mr. Toad.
Just show him just Mr. Toad.
That's true.
They
That's
don't,
short.
they don't have to see the other one.
Well, the other one they have seen multiple times. The Sleepy Hollow, right? Yeah, that's solid. So yeah, we're doing that action. So that
That's
we're
fun.
kicking that off tonight with Alice in
cool.
Wonderland. Yeah,
I love it.
Looking forward to that.
I love it. And then, actually, if they do see some of the other movies,
Yeah.
then if you take them through Storybook Land,
Oh yeah.
then they are going to know each of their houses.
That's true. I
But
forgot
you also
about
have
that.
Aladdin, and you have the more up to date ones now too.
Well, there's no ride for Aladdin, right? But you're
There's
saying
no,
that
but
there's the book and the
they'll
story.
Yeah, they'll see the palace. You know.
Oh,
up
right,
there
right,
in that
right.
ride. Yeah, brother.
That's right. Good thoughts there. Good thoughts. No new real big streaming films this week, at least, because the site didn't update. But I also looked, and it didn't seem like there's anything too big
Yeah.
coming out this week, but there are. Brother,
You did it
I
again.
cannot believe you did
That
it.
is 2 shows in a row.
I
We have
can't
the
believe it.
Passage of Gas on our show.
Well, in 2023, beginning 2024.
Is that what's happening?
I think so. There are some 4K Blu-ray releases. Did you see that Best Buy has officially announced that they will no longer carry DVD or Blu-ray?
Oh,
And that includes 4K Blu-ray.
wow.
Yeah.
Not in their catalog or anything.
I don't
online?
know. I didn't read the specifics, but I
Yeah.
know it's in the stores. I don't know about online.
Yeah.
But with all those exclusive steelbooks they come out, like it's just done.
Yeah.
It's done, Jim.
Damn it.
Unless they keep doing it online. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I should have looked into it more, but I didn't. 4K Blu-ray releases for January 9th. Starting off with a Criterion Collection, Joel and Ethan Coen's Blood Simple. The only Coen Brothers film I haven't seen, which is just so dumb.
Now's your time.
I know. The crime thriller film noir from 1984. It's supposed to be a damn good one. So, yeah, you're right. It's time to finally see it. Blood Rain. The Hewitt Bowl directed action fantasy horror. Of course, based on the popular video game. It is an adaptation.
Yeah.
This film originally came out in 2005. Varsity Blues from 1999. I remember seeing this in the theater. Did a double date with David Byerly. Remember David Byerly?
You and David Byerly were dating?
No, God, no, not no.
Oh,
but you know
oh,
that guy. He's just the most awkward dude ever.
I love him.
And it was an interesting date.
Yeah.
For sure. And I remember.
That guy is passionate
He's
about
passionate.
things. I mean,
Passionate.
passionate. We're talking Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, totally.
He's
Yeah,
a good fella.
Oh, great fella.
Yeah.
Great friend. Yeah, for no doubt.
Talk about sports with him.
Oh, yeah. That's where the passion is.
Talking about sports with him is like talking about politics with most other people.
Yeah, well, and he's also big
He
in
is,
politics, so
yes,
it's like
he is.
either of those subjects, he'll talk for days.
He gets fired.
Yeah, and he's originally from Pennsylvania. He's got that Philly vibe,
Yeah,
dude, like
yeah.
100%, right?
That's awesome. Where's he now? Where's he? What's he
He works at the University of Georgetown.
No
actually,
kidding.
lives out there. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, he does like IT for those guys.
Oh, that's cool.
At the hospital there.
nice.
So Varsity Blues did see this in theater. The other note about seeing this in the theater, the UCLA basketball team was there, which was freaking awesome.
Wow.
That was back with Earl Watson and Baron Davis. Like, I remember after the movie, they all met up in the lobby, and they were playing the Huskies the next day.
Yeah.
And I went into the middle of the huddle, and I'm like, go beat those effing Huskies. And, like, Baron Davis gave me a high five, and Coach Steve Lavin was laughing. I'll never forget that day.
That's hilarious.
And that's when I saw Varsity Blues, the 1999 comedy drama centering around high school football. James Vanderbeek, John Voight star in that. That is now out on 4K on January 9th.
nice.
Then my most wanted of the week. This is it's one of my all-time favorite films from 2003. This is a great release, too. It's Old Boy, brother. Old Boy. Talked about that a lot on this show
Yeah.
in the past.
Yep.
Park Chan-wook directed Korean classic. After being kidnapped and in prison for 15 years, Oh Dae-soo is released, only to find that he must find his captor in 5 days. This film is in mind F. It is so well done, and it has one of, if not the most mind F endings of all time.
Wow.
Like, just when the ending happens, you're like, what?
Huh.
It is epic, 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 epic film, Old Boy. And this is such a great release. It has a 68-page case-bound book included, 3 new essays, and 6 gift-wrapped collector cards. Here's the best part. Over 18 hours of special features,
Wow.
man. Like, holy balls, that's a lot of features. So anyways, that's a solid release. The new 4K Blu-ray of 2003's Old Boy.
Wow.
Good stuff!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yes.
I'm tired.
Me too. I'm just over here just doing stuff. Just over doing stuff.
Doing stuff. That takes us to Over Underpants, brother.
Oh,
Come on now.
I have a list of things that are going to be closed at Disneyland.
No, God, it's not good, is it? Son of a bitch. Are we, and for how long?
Well, these are usually if they say to be determined, it's usually not good. Rather not good.
Let me down, Jim.
Indiana Jones Adventure.
Okay. Really?
It's currently closed right now. Yeah.
Well, I that's probably too intense for the kids anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that one actually wasn't fully on my radar anyway.
So Haunted Mansion,
Yeah.
we know about that already.
Yeah.
Goes down on January 21st.
Bitches.
And again, TV.
It goes down when?
It goes down January 21st.
God, less than a month.
Yeah, I know. And it's going to be down for a while because they're doing
Right.
an upgrade.
Like they're saying like a year. Is that right?
Yeah, it could be.
That seems ridiculous.
Could
To
be.
fix the line?
What cracks me up is it took Walt Disney 1 year to
I
do it.
know.
It's ridiculous.
And I'm over it. Oh, I'm not over it, but that one was my most
Yeah.
soul crushing. I was so excited. to
The
get
others
down
aren't
on
that big of a deal. Sailing
Okay.
Ship Columbia
Okay.
will be down. Estimated closing on January 8th through the 11th. And Grizzly River Run is going to be down, but who the hell cares? Just get all wet,
not looking to ride that one.
wet and poopy.
Is that it?
That's what I have.
Well, when's It's a Small World go down? Like it has to go down, right? Because it's a
Well-
holiday right now, right?
Yeah, it'll go down, but because it's not being mentioned in this article I'm looking at here. That means it's just going to go down, and they're going to fix it. And it'll be back up. I don't know when it's going to come back
Because
up.
I mean, they had. I'm kind of thinking that should be their first ride.
Yeah.
Like, I've been stressing over that. What should they ride first? And that's just an easy one. Because they've never been on any kind of rides like this. They've been on the
Yeah.
fair rides. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, I don't want to overwhelm them on their first ride.
Probably. I would imagine starting in Fantasyland and doing the.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah?
Like, start with either It's a Small World or with
It's
the
a Small
Fantasyland
World being
rides.
light and in a very large,
large,
building,
exactly.
Probably much better than a dark ride.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then we make our way through Fancy. So
Yeah.
it sounds like there's nothing major.
No, not really.
I noticed last night because I'm doing the same thing you do now with the wait times, just to kind
Oh,
of.
I was just doing that today.
I noticed the new Mickey ride.
Yeah.
It said it's temporarily closed.
Runaway Railway. Anytime it says temporary, it means something's happened, is going on that day.
And then why? Riddle me this.
Uh-huh.
Because Mel and I mean, I think we can take the twins. We did look and like there's a decent amount of rides that Kyler can't ride because of height,
Uh-huh.
which I was a little surprised about.
Yeah.
But one of those being the Rise of the Resistance, right? Like the Star Wars ride.
Yeah.
Like we'll be able to take the twins on that. But like Disneyland was open until midnight last night.
Uh-huh.
But at 10 o'clock, that ride was closed. Does that make any sense?
It may have gone down.
Because it didn't even say temporarily closed. It's like
Yeah,
closed.
It just said closed. Yeah.
I was like, why would that ride close?
Yeah,
That's-
because that
I hear they have a lot of issues with that ride.
fireworks and such, I don't think they have any effect in that Star Wars area. They do in like Mickey's Toontown
Gotcha.
and in some of the areas in Fantasyland. A lot of them dark rides are closed around firework time
Oh, okay.
because all those
good to know.
dark rides are actually in one building. I think we talked about
Yeah,
that
we did.
before.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much they're in one building. And they shoot the closer fireworks off close to that area.
Gotcha.
So once they start doing that, then they start closing those rides down
that's
during the
good to know.
fireworks show. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go, huh?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that list isn't
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, obviously,
I mean, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, you didn't give a damn about that.
well, you mean the Guardians of the Galaxy?
God, why does it say Twilight Zone Tower of Terror?
This is all a question. Unless you're looking at the Florida,
From a million years ago.
because Florida still has.
Oh, I
Twilight Zone
see.
Tower
No. I was switching around looking at stuff, and I landed on permanently closed Disneyland rides.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Yeah, I don't even want to ride that Guardians one. I'm done with
but
that.
hey, brother, Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah, when's that coming? That's later this year, right?
Later on this year, brother.
Ah,
I saw a really interesting story about the company that's doing a lot of the iron work
Mhm.
for a lot of the props and stuff. Really, really interesting. And because they're going to open pretty much at the same time, Walt Disney World and Disneyland, all these props are being made for both parks
Oh,
at the
right.
same time.
double it up.
So really fun to kind of watch that video and see how they're putting some of that stuff
yeah,
together.
that should be a good one, man.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think it's going to be fun.
Well, let's make some over/under happen.
All right, brother.
Last week we didn't have any new films that came out. This week we only have one.
Really?
And just to keep folks up to date, we're still at a two-way tie for the lead with Tobias and Will knotted at 7.
Nice.
So we're still fairly early on.
Yeah.
And this week we have Night Swim.
I just really want to see this.
There's been a lot of trailer, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they're pumping this film.
Yeah.
Like, you see the trailers. I've been seeing it for a couple months now.
Yeah.
A woman swimming in her pool at night is terrorized by an evil spirit. Whose lonely grave is this? Sorry. It stars Wyatt Russell and Carrie Condon.
Yeah. What?
Rotten Tomatoes, brother.
Oh no. Oh no.
25.
Oh, no.
I guess it's terrible.
Oh crap.
I guess it is. I saw a couple headlines outside of even before I saw Rotten Tomatoes that were just like, the premise is cool, the execution is horrible.
Oh,
25%.
God, I went
dude.
over. I guess I really should have not
Yeah.
trusted my
Well,
heart on that and did some research.
the estimate is 12.1 mil. I went over too, though.
Wow.
And now I'm like, oh my, because I went over before I saw that as well.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
20
I mean,
25%, dude. That's
terrible.
bad.
Yeah. That's not
That's
good.
about as bad as it gets.
But I don't know, dude. I mean, I wonder.
I'm hoping people don't care.
I mean, I'm thinking back in the day when I used to go to movies all the time. We didn't look up what the critics had to say.
Well, because you couldn't.
Yeah, well, that's true. We
Yeah.
couldn't as easily.
No.
I mean, we could watch.
You got like the Roger Ebert.
We could watch
in the
Siskel and
paper.
Ebert.
Exactly.
On TV every week.
Yeah. But nowadays, like,
Yeah, it's too easy.
and it's so expensive to go to a movie that
Yeah.
like I feel like unless it's something huge that I'm hugely interested in,
Yeah.
like a property or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
like I'm not gonna see it if the reviews are terrible. I'll wait.
No.
So if I was on the fence to go see this
Yeah.
and then saw that, I'd be like, well, God, nope.
I'm gonna wait and see it on Jared's on.
I was gonna say with a 25%, it'll be on Plex in like a week and a half. So there's that. So there you go, brother. There's over under.
That's beautiful. That was quick.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Another showdown.
Oh good. I'm looking forward to this weekend, and I've got no plans.
I know. Except for I got to tear down Christmas tomorrow.
Yeah. I do need to take down Christmas lights,
I hate doing it.
and I hate taking down Christmas lights. It's a pain in the
Yeah.
butt. And it rains here. You got to look up, and the water's hitting you in the face.
Right.
And I understand. Now I have two places where I get my weather from. One of the places is Accurite. Oh no, that wasn't it. One of the places is on my laptop, and I don't know where it comes from. Mm-hmm. But it showed that it's going to rain all weekend.
Yeah, that's what I saw on Alexa.
The other one is that thing, Pixel
Tidbit.
whatever the hell it is. That says it's going to snow Saturday.
Oh,
and
I
Sunday.
saw that there could be some lowland snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would rather it snowed
Agreed.
than rained.
Agreed.
Yeah. So there's something about snow, you just brush it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still get as
Plus, we
wet.
haven't had any yet. I'm
No.
like, come on.
No.
And I don't have anywhere to go this weekend.
No. And I don't really
Bring it on.
I'm not worried about, going out in the snow. Big
Yeah,
deal,
yeah.
You know? I don't like going out in the rain though. Getting all wet,
Yeah, I hear you.
yucky.
What I'm not looking for is we bought some other bigger things. We bought that big nutcracker. We bought like the tree
Yeah.
that goes outside. It's like
Yeah.
we have no place to put these things.
Yeah.
Like after
Oh.
the big jack that we
Yeah.
bought.
Yeah, I know
So-
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so now it's like, how are we going to store these things?
I
now?
thought I was going to have more storage because we got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But, dude, we're putting in, I swear we're putting in more than I bought.
Yeah, God.
It's like, where is this crap coming
Yeah,
from?
so those are the things I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. But hey, looking forward to getting it all done so I can sit back Sunday. Big day of football on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be fun. Good luck to your Hawks, brother.
Thank you. We need it.
May you make the playoffs.
I would say-
We should both make it. Come on.
All right, let's do that.
Come on now.
Let's do that.
Go to our website. It's www.dvdweeklypodcast.com.
Uh-huh.
Fun and frivolity, like links to our Facebook fan page. That's where Over Under's played, son.
Zah.
Also, our email address at feedback@dvdweeklypodcast.com.
Yeah.
And that beautiful phone number.
406-426-1DVD.
Oh, you know what that just reminded me of? Mm-hmm. We're going to Mexican food tonight.
Ooh, that sounds good, brother.
Oh, I'm so
that
excited.
sounds good. We're ordering pizza for the old movie night.
Nice.
thing. So, yeah, we're going to
I'm
kick
going to
that
sit in
off.
front of them. And, oh, God, those hot plates. If you touch them,
Oh,
they
yeah,
get the
they're
refrigerators.
hot. They'll burn your shit.
Oh, so excited.
Sigh.